Hey guys, back with video 7.3. Made some progress. Got the cases split finally. Been working off and on. It's been kind of hot in the garage, so got down to this part right here. Got the number 3 rod out right there. To get the whole crankshaft out though, I've got to take this transmission out, which I'm really not looking forward to. When I got the rod out, I got it over here, the bearing was definitely shot, so I'm still unable to find the rest of the bearings for this thing online, I'm checking everywhere, but I know they got to be out there. They've made a ton of these bikes, so somebody's got to have some bearings somewhere stockpiling. So, but I think at this point, what I'm going to try to do is just replace the number 3 bearing. It's not ideal. Typically, if you're going to crack it open, you're going to replace all the bearings, journal, rod bearings, all the crank bearings. But it's going to be hard to find them, and I think if I can find the number 3 bearing, I'm just going to replace that, get everything cleaned up, like the cylinders, the pistons, put new rings on there, and clean everything up and get it back together, get it back on the road, because it's been off the road far too long. I really miss my bobber, so that's the plan at this point. Just try to find that number 3 rod bearing set and get it back together. I had planned on getting another bike anyway, to get a bike to commute back and forth, something newer, something safer, something more reliable. Not that this wasn't reliable, but this happened, so last thing I want is to put it back together and be stranded somewhere. So I ended up this past Saturday going out and getting this here. It's a 2011 Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R. Go over here, you can see a little better. So I bought it used, and really good deal on it. I already had a Two Brothers exhaust, had the fender eliminator already on there. I thought this was aftermarket, but it's not. This steering stabilizer, it's stock. So this thing's a rocket, man. Night and day compared to riding that bobber. And I'm a little close here, but my garage is kind of tight right now. So wish I could show you a wide shot of it. Maybe turn this way. No, that doesn't work either. But anyway, like I said, I got this last Saturday. I've been riding it. This thing's a blast, man. It's so much more powerful than that bobber is, though. I mean, anybody who's ridden a sport bike knows that you've got so much power behind that throttle at your disposal. So this isn't my first sport bike. Actually, my second bike I ever had was a Honda Hurricane when they first came out. But it's been a long time since I've been on a sport bike, so I've kind of had to relearn, how to ride one. But that having been said, I have not forgot about my bobber. This is my original project bike, so I will never be getting rid of this bike here. I will continue to work on it. I will fix that bearing, get it back together, back on the road, because there's just nothing like riding a bobber. This is a blast to ride, but this is just so cool to cruise around on, and all the looks you get, because it's completely original. And that's what I've stressed from the beginning of, I got so much pushback from like the diehard Nighthawk guys about, customizing their beloved Nighthawk, and, it's almost like it was a shame, like I was shaming the name of Nighthawk by turning this into a bobber. But to me, I don't look at it like that. I look at it like taking something that, there's literally thousands of these bikes on the road, well they were, and making it your own, turning it into something that's original, that you're, completely happy with. And I've said this before in my videos, if you have this in mind, just do it, make it your own, make it functional, make it safe, but make it your own, Nobody else has a bike like this in the world. They come close, they can kind of look like it, but this is mine, And anybody else should want to do the same to theirs if they want to do it. If you want a stock bike, make it a stock bike. I mean, that's what I got this for. I don't plan on modding this at all. This is my daily rider. It's safe. It's, reliable, economical. If I stay out of the gas anyway. But this is my bobber, and it will always be. But that's all for now. I'll give you an update if I find those bearings and when I make more progress. But until next time, thanks guys.